Good morning. How are you guys doing? We're up kind of early because I'm on vacation now. Yay. But my alarm still goes off early because it's just a couple of days, so why get out of the habit? Plus, we're going somewhere today, as long as we double check that it's actually open. So, first day of vacation means vacation breakfast, especially because we were supposed to be out of town at a B&B, and we can't because of everything. So instead, we're going to make our own fun breakfast. We're going to be making donuts today and glaze. So we're going to start with the glaze so that it's ready, because everything says you should be ready to just basically put the donuts in the glaze while they're still hot for it all to stick really well, and that makes sense. So we're going to start by making our glaze. We're going to make a few little options for ourselves, because why not? But we're going to start with the main base. Oh, that's really bright. You guys can't see that. You can see that now? Sort of. Oh, you'll figure it out. Well, we'll get you there. Maybe I'll move it closer. Alright, so we started with, let's build over a little bit. This bowl's not big enough. Wait a second. Alright, this is going to be a little trickier. So we're learning together, guys. We're learning together. The bowls will come later. And got powdered sugar all over everything. So hang on, because I'm going to clean up, because otherwise I'll forget. Let me see if we can't do the light. Yeah, okay. So sorry, guys. It's about 2 cups powdered sugar. And if you pour into a big enough bowl first, it'll be spot on. But I'm only off by maybe like a teaspoon, so it's not a big deal. Alright. You guys are like, what is she doing? I don't know. But I'm trying, and that's the fun. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2. We'll start with that, and if we need to loosen it a little bit, we'll add a little more milk. Do that. And then a teaspoon. Is it a teaspoon? A little over a teaspoon. Teaspoon and a half of vanilla. Got that going. Definitely going to need my coffee at the end of this. I'm trying to hold off till the donuts are ready, because otherwise I'll drink way too much coffee and then I won't sleep, but then I'll still wake up early, and then that'll be a bad tomorrow. So we're going to hold off on the coffee. I can do this. I can do this. You're all just like, thank goodness Sean's still asleep. Alright, so we're stirring that up to make kind of a basic vanilla glaze. We're actually going to split this into 2. We're going to do vanilla, and then we're going to add some cocoa to the other one. And actually with the vanilla, I think we're going to add a little bit of almond extract. Just a little bit of different flavor. Like, it'll still be mainly vanilla, but it'll have just a hint of almond, just for fun, because I feel like it. Getting all that powdered sugar in there. We're going to get the spatula to make sure we've got it all out. So actually I'm going to wait and see about thinning it. I mean, how delicious does that look? Oh yeah. Is that better? Sorry, the lights. Is that better? The lighting's a little different in the morning. so sorry. Trying to figure that out. Alright, let me grab the spatula. And then, because our donut recipe should make donut holes, we're also going to do a little cinnamon and sugar for the donut holes. I just feel like that'll be fun. Alright, so scrape all that off. Yes. We're hoping for at least a dozen donuts, which means a dozen donut holes. So it should be a good breakfast for us for at least a couple days. A little longer if we eat some of the fruit and all that we got at the store. I'll put that here because I'm going to need it again. About half. Of course, you could do whatever you wanted with yours, whatever flavoring. I just saw the almond extract because I reorganized our pantry. That was on my to-do list. Yes, I am a cool adult, and you know it. Reorganizing my pantry. And I saw it and I thought, oh, I forgot we had this. I think I would like to add it for just an extra hint of flavor in the glaze. The donuts themselves are going to be kind of vanilla cakey tasting, I think, from the ingredients. So that way there's just a little pop of something else. That's all. Just a little pop of something else. So chocolate, we'll have vanilla, we'll have some cinnamon sugar. Might put sprinkles on them. Of course, our sprinkles are either Halloween or Christmassy, but you know, like, why not, right? Why not? Trying to get all of it because I feel like we're going to need all of it for all this. Because it's very tempting to just be like, oh, we'll just make all the rest. But no. Donuts need it more. Oh, I get to have it on the donuts, and that's cool too. I do think we're going to need a little bit more milk in each of them, but that's fine. Okay, I think we got it all out, or all that we're going to be able to get. So that's good. Okay. Alright. So, that's for that. So in one of them, we're going to just do a little half teaspoon of the almond extract. That's good. Ooh, it smells so good. Like almond cookies, obviously. Almonds just tasty. And in this one, we're going to do a teaspoon, heaping teaspoon, of the cocoa powder. Alright, I'm going to need another. I couldn't think at this hour. Maybe I should have had coffee. Okay. So we're stirring that up. Oh, so good, so good. That's good. Actually, that might not need any more milk, but I think that one's going to need some more milk. Just letting everything spill right now. Yeah, we're going to get some more milk in there just to get it stirring right. we're going to set this over to the side. Because we don't need it till the donuts are done now, but we're going to get this one ready and then get our little cinnamon sugar mixture ready. There we go. Yeah, because we added more dry to this, so we definitely needed more wet. Oh yes, go down in there. Definitely going to wind up changing out of this outfit before we go. I've already got powdered sugar and cocoa on it. That's okay. Yep. There it is. A good chocolatey glaze. See, that's gotten pretty good and liquidy. I've got it all pretty well stirred up. So that's good. Put back on the milk so we don't spill anything else to do. Why not? We'll set this to the side. Alright, and then the easiest mix, of course, is cinnamon and sugar. Alright, I'm going to pause you because I got to wash the tablespoon first. Alright, so it's just putting equal amounts, so quarter cup of sugar, which is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. So we'll just measure, and or we will use the teaspoon, which will be more. The tablespoon will be excuse me, seasonal allergies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be close. Let's get that stirred up. Kind of just a basic 1-to-1 ratio. If you've ever made anything like snickerdoodles, you know how it should look. If you've not, and I could have just poured that in there. That might have been the smarter thing to do, but actually it's turned out just right. Again, if you've been raised by like my grandma and parents and cooking so much, you eventually kind of figure out your ratios, especially because this is about the ratio for snickerdoodles. So it should look about like this. This will probably wind up being a little too much, but we'll save it. I'm sure there will be some other yummy concoction I can put it on. Or I could just mix it on like with the ice cream and the brownies that we made last night. Why not just put it all together? Alright, so I'm going to pause you guys and get ready to make the donut. Alright, now we're going to get our stuff ready to make our donuts. We're going to start by mixing all of the dry ingredients, and then the wet ingredients, and then combining them. So starting off, we've got 3.5 cups of flour. Or is it 3 3/4? I'll double check and make sure it's correct on what I put. I measured it correctly. Alright, and then it's 3 3/4, and it's 3/4 cup of sugar. Get out of there. Alright. Put that aside. Just 2 teaspoons, yes, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Sorry, there's a lot of dry ingredients. The wet's much faster. Alright, so there's 1 teaspoon. It'll come out. There we go. We got 2 teaspoons. One teaspoon cinnamon. There's a little bit of cinnamon. A little bit of spice. 1 teaspoon cream of tartar. Sorry, just trying not to mix them too much. We're doing half a teaspoon of baking soda. And half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Alright, we're going to get that all mixed together. I hope you guys are having a good day, good start to your day. Enjoying your coffee or your tea or your milk or your juice, whatever you want. I appreciate this because I'm sure there's somewhere that's still making donuts around here. I just don't know where. I like a good donut every now and again. Alright, so we're going to set our dry ingredients to the side. We're going to mix our wet ingredients. Not a lot of them. Excuse me. It is 3/4 cup milk. It's actually supposed to be buttermilk. That's why we added the cream of tartar, because I don't have buttermilk. A 1/4 cup of melted butter. Most of it melted. Again, it's just me and Phil made them, so what have you. And my hands are clean. Very ringy. Alright, and then eggs. I have 2 eggs. So, you'll see in a minute. There's 1 egg. 2 eggs. Alright. Get that all mixed together. Get this stuff out of our way. And then we will gradually whisk in our dry ingredients before we get everything ready to roll and make into donuts. Alright, so we got that all good and mixed. So just gonna mix in a little at a time, kind of like we did with the cookies. About how it goes with baking. I am hoping these all work out really well because I've never made donuts from scratch before, so I'm excited. If so, then we have found our next must-have for at-home brunch. Of course, you can make with yeast. You let it sit and rise, but as everybody is baking at home right now, and a lot of people are baking bread, and that's cool, but it means there's not really yeast available. So I was glad to find a recipe that didn't require it. So I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do that. That was a dense one, and we're not even done with all the dry. It's going to require some serious arm power. Like an army day working out doing this, but very cool. Oh, my goodness. We're going to need the spatula. We're going to dry the spatula. Dry it now. Okay, we wound up in a little moment there. So, I don't know that I recommend the whisk technique once you're doing the dry-in. Like, props to the person who has it or what have you. I'm thinking, because we're going to have to roll it by, do stuff by hand anyway in a minute. Entering into that phase, which means I'm going to take my rings off. Give me a sec. Okay. We've tried to do it as politely as possible. That's the beauty of Home Chef, is that I'm making for you and your loved ones. So you can do this. I wonder if that one type of mixer on my KitchenAid would have worked. So I will try next time. Goodness. I'm sorry guys, I'd pause if I didn't just get this all over my hands. But that's half the fun, right? Just watching me do this. Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah, definitely should have had some coffee before this. Ah! Off my fingers! Ah! Okay. Getting most of the dough off, so that's good. Alright, so we've got a floured surface. And we're getting this out to roll it. So we can then cut it into our donuts and donut holes. Good. All that out. Ah, just about all of it. So you need a good spatula like I got. And it helps. Alright, and we've got a rolling pin, but remember if you don't have one, it's okay. You want it floured, as you saw, it was not floured enough. It all kind of, some of it stuck. So just re-flour. Roll it out. Kind of aiming for about a 1/2 inch thickness. Remembering that after we cut, can always kind of reshape, regroup for the ones that need it. We're about at the thickness we want. We've got our oil heating up. Kind of put it on a medium-high because we don't want it to boil over. That could be bad when you're trying to cook stuff and you want it to cook a little evenly. Okay. So until it, now we can start cutting. Right, I don't have cookie cutters that are circles. I do want circular donuts. So I'm going to use a glass. See like that. See if that stuff I'm obviously going to have to reshape. Huh. Put some more flour around it. flour going around it. Start with these and then we'll reshape. Won't make you watch all of that because it becomes the same process over and over again. Off my fingers. And then, because I don't want them to be like the kind I would fill. I don't feel quite that skilled, y'all, to be honest. But I'm going to use a little shot glass to create my little holes. Yay! Didn't want to come out. Come out. Doing that. That one's going to be a little bit of a lesson to turn out. That's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that's how you can tell kind of with the baking soda and stuff. I can hear some little fish. Okay. So we're going to wait a few more minutes for that to heat up, so I'll pause you guys till then. Okay, so we're going to test out one of our donut holes to start. See what it does, and then we'll do a donut together. It's supposed to just be like a couple minutes, and then like 2 minutes per side, kind of frying it. Kind of moving it. So we're testing one first to make sure the heat was correct. We're hopeful, guys. We're so hopeful. It's bubbling. I tried to position you guys so you could see and watch with me. It's moving. I'm hoping I think that's a good sign. Right? You guys agree with me? It's a good sign. Y'all be like, I have no idea, Kaitlin. I've not done this. Maybe you have. Of course, maybe you've used these, so you know you're good. I think you could also bake them, but they recommended doing this instead, doing kind of a shallow fry. So I thought we'd do that. Kind of floating and moving itself around. Oh, it's kind of what you do with beignets too, for anyone who's ever made beignets. You can always test one and see what it's doing. Make sure it's all good. I think it's try not to get too close because it is hot oil. I think it's poofing off. I hope so. I hope it's not just that I'm staring at it so long that I think it's doing something and it's not. But it's definitely moving. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, man. Okay, see, it was not quite hot enough because even though I can feel just from how it feels touching that it's poofing and hardening up a little. We want it a little darker. Also pretty typical of the first one, you do like this. So we'll just have to turn it back over for like a minute. But cool. Oh, it's a good thing it's a little bit of an intensive process. It should not be an easy thing to make donuts. It wasn't too hard, but still enough to be like, all right, I've got to have the time and energy to do this. And that's key for really tasty things, which I believe these will be. Oh. We still got a minute. I'm going to show you. Don't pop on me. So you've got to set up like one paper towels. That's what we've got going. Just so you can see, because I'll put it in the directions, but I want you to know what I mean. Alright, turning it over. It's cooking. It's not browning like it's allegedly supposed to. But again, the oil may not be quite hot enough. But we cooked as long as we were supposed to, the directions. Yeah. Maybe she was using a smaller pan, so it would have been less oil, so it would have heated up a lot faster. Science. Science, yo. do it an extra minute on each side. But guys, do you see it's like it's poofing up? Can you see it on your end? It's coming towards you. It's like, come watch me, guys. Watch me. I like to think it. Actually, I probably shouldn't, because then why would I eat something that talks? But why wouldn't you? Well, I think it looks. Well, enough. It's coming. Oh, it's coming to the point where it's like hiding from you. So like now you won't watch me. But they will. But they will watch you. Alright, we'll give that, and then we'll do some donuts in here, and should be pretty hot, so it'll cook faster. It's actually probably good that it didn't quite like immediately darken up and do everything, because then the last ones would be way too hot and cook way faster than I need them to. So I'm going to put this on one of the cooling racks. Donut. Donut. I'm going to go with just 3 at a time, because I think that'll be enough. Then after these, I'll pause you guys till it's time to glaze when I'm done with all of them, okay? While it is fun for me, it may not be as fun for you guys to watch. I don't know. But it's neat. Like, they rise up, because there's baking powder and baking powder and baking soda. I can talk. These are going to be so good with coffee in a little bit. It is like pasta. You guys are like, isn't that what it's supposed to do, Kayla? Yes, it is. It is indeed. But it's exciting. It's exciting when it works the way it's supposed to. But I hope you all have really good days. I hope you have exciting moments like I'm having right now. Hope we have a nice first day of our little vacation weekend. That'll be nice. A few fun little things to do that are still kind of social distancing, but not necessarily in the house, because some of the state parks have opened, and a few things you can go do that are still like just in your car but outside kind of stuff too. So just kind of exploring our options. Oh, how cute are these? Very cute. Almost at the 2 minutes. I think. Yeah. So yeah, you can see it's boiling a bit more, so it's getting hotter. That's good. Oh, see, one of them's kind of brown, like it says it's supposed to. Still not quite as hot as I suppose it's supposed to be. That's okay. But again, got some more to get through, and we don't want them automatically so brown that they crisp real hard on the outside but don't fully cook on the inside. It's not, as opposed to the brownies last night where you kind of like that crunch and goo. Donuts are not where I want that. I want that kind of cakey feel with donuts. It's so dangerous to know how to make these, guys. It's so dangerous. Next time you see me for brunch and you're coming down to visit, you know what you're having for breakfast one day. Oh, baby, baby. How did I just do it? Donuts. That's so great. I'm having way too much fun, guys. Way too much fun. By like a minute. Watch that. Gotta be careful. Don't need to burn myself in the oil on the first day of vacation. Yeah, okay. I'm like, alright, thanks, Kaitlin. Excited. I'm thinking my thought is mainly glaze, like the 2 glazes on the donuts and mainly the cinnamon sugar for the donut holes, but I might do 1 donut with the cinnamon sugar and a donut hole each with the glaze too, just because. Why not? Ooh. Ooh. All right. And down just a little bit more on the other side. It's got a good shade. Yeah. Okay, I think they're ready to carve out. Alright guys, we'll check back in for glazing. Alright, so it's supposed to make a dozen, and I made 17. So we're going to start with what we would do. We're doing to these guys, and the cinnamon and sugar. And then just put them back on the tray so that we can see. And I'm going to do 1 of each of the glazes for you guys, so we can see what that looks like too. So I had a little bit of milk to make sure it was still kind of soft. You guys see how pretty that looks? I get the chocolate. Oh my gosh, guys. See how beautiful? Alright, so you've seen, I don't know if I showed you that close, the cinnamon and sugar, the white and the chocolate. I'm going to finish glazing. You guys have a great day.